respond to an emergency on the water. The first obstacle they have to overcome is getting a boat to the scene and getting it in the water.
This week, we've discovered a Mainer who's building a boat that can get just about anywhere under any conditions, and he's got rescue units from all over New England beating a path to his door.
I've had this boat since 1989, was put into service in 1990.
But the air rescue boat for the Outlaws, New York Fire Department met its match a couple of months ago.
It's the worst kind of conditions, was slick ice, and the gentleman found a tree with it. Yeah. Thankfully, nobody was seriously hurt.
And that brought the fire department back to where the boat was made, Sebago, Maine, and Yankee Airboats owner Harry Williams.
And Harry, who's taken over for the original owner, certainly builds a quality boat. So that's why we came back up here.
Build a good boat. I've been building them for over 19 years, and I have the technology down. I build them for winter conditions, which boats down south, Florida and down that way. They don't have the demand for the ice conditions, and any boat will go in open water. But there isn't any, all boats won't go across that sand. You can't just slam on your brakes and unload them any way you want and go. All boats won't go when you have an inch of ice or a snowmobile. There's no other way of getting there. The Yankee Airboat will get you there.
Kind of where an airplane meets a John boat, isn't it?
I think it's a combination of both, and that's what makes it so unique.
Runs like a top. Runs real well. I think it's good for the district, good for the people that we're going to go out and assist.
And that's what keeps Harry Williams building boats.
It makes you feel good to see that it's helping the community in some way, you know. That puts in most of the pride right there. That makes me keep going.
Well, how long have you been involved in manufacturing airboats? Is this something new for you?
Oh, no, Dave. This has been my livelihood for 25, 26 years. It's mostly been done in Florida and the South. This is where we bring in the bottom sheet. This lays on the hull jig, and this is where everything begins. Your T-bar stringers come in behind this, then the sides come on, and this is where it takes shape right here. The hull is totally built on this jig right in this position. Therefore, we get a true form square hull. It can only be true form in its own self. This is your polymer bottom that we're using, and here you can see the aluminum backing, which is the actual hull bottom. And this is what is the inside of the hull. This is the way the polymer is fastened to the bottom of the hull. The material is so slick, it has a self-lubricating action, that there's no way to bond it to the material. It has to be fastened. Here you see the slug from a 38 Police Special, where I have shot it point blank at about 8 foot away. This is all the damage it has done. In fact, it has not even reached the aluminum behind it. It has just made a cavity into the material, and it bounced back. We have glued this slug back into the material to show what it looks like after it's hit. That is why this polymer bottom on the Yankee boat with this thickness of material on the bottom is so rugged, more so than any other airboat in the industry.
Is this the same type of bottom that's used on all airboats, or is this unique with a Yankee airboat?
Oh, no. The Yankee airboat is the most rugged airboat in the world, bar none. The commonly known Florida, Texas airboats, much thinner material on the bottom, and when they do use the polymer, they use a much thinner polymer. This is our engine stand jig. Every stand for every engine, whether it's Lycoming, aircraft, or whether it's a automotive engine, is built in this jig. We have different heads, different fixtures for the different engines. This unit is completed at this point here, then it goes to the boat for pre-assemble. Behind you here, we have the prop guard jig, and it is also adjustable. This allows us to build the prop guard on this fixture here for aircraft, automotive, whether it's direct drive or with using the reduction system. This position here is where everything begins to come together, what we call a pre-installation. The engine stand is fitted, fine fitted to the hull, the prop guard the same, complete steering system. After everything is final fitting, then this unit will come apart, be ready to be painted, motor installed, and then when it goes back together, everything fits like a glove. On the Yankee airboat, we have eliminated all lubrication points by using the polymer nylon bushings, top and bottom on all moving points on the rudders. Also through the entire steering linkages, no lubrication points. This is a new innovative way that we have done the Yankee Airboat to eliminate those servicing areas. Rudders are airfoil design, very similar to the wing of an airplane. Filled with foam for rigidity, they hold their conformation and give you the maximum control in steering.
Multi-use, all-season craft, which can be used on at any part of the year. Thin ice, heavy ice, snow, for any type of rescue. It's probably the only four-season rescue craft today with capability to match the emergency. On ice-covered rivers, lakes, and ponds, whitewater with rocky, fast-moving water, low-head dams, rolling hydraulics. Also during floodwaters where there's fast, shallow water. All these areas are extremely hazardous for rescue personnel unless they are equipped with the A.R.C. With this A.R.C. and proper training, these rescues become safe, easy, and fast. The Yankee Airboat Corporation has developed the craft and the expertise that can match the emergency. The A.R.C. is superior to all other methods of rescue due to its propulsion being above the water. It is unaffected by ice, hydraulics, rocks, and fast water. In fact, the faster the water, the more dense the surface, causing the boat to ride higher in the water with less resistance. With a new space-age polymer bottom over the aluminum alloy plate, rocks, sand, and ice packs are all an acceptable running surface for the Yankee A.R.C. The A.R.C., with its full-length, flat-wide bottom, makes a stable platform for rescue personnel and divers to work from, with plenty of room in this 8-foot-wide craft to start life-saving action right there at the scene. The A.R.C. uses automotive engines, a 350 General Motors engine, thus maintenance and repair of the A.R.C. can be accomplished by any local automotive service department. On the larger models, 18, 20, and 22 foot, they have a wide 8-foot width. They are powered by the 350 GM motor with a gear reduction unit. However, the 16-foot and smaller does not have the gear reduction system. Time being of the essence in rescue, the Yankee A.R.C. does not need a boat ramp. Simply trailer the craft to the disaster site, drop the Yankee A.R.C. on the ground, drive it into the water under its own power, and on to rescue at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. After reaching a rescue scene, the Yankee A.R.C. has the advantage of no underwater propeller to foul lines or injure the victim or rescue crew. I might point out personally in the research in the past 4 or 5 months, and especially using the task force of the Potomac River, they pointed out that a majority of the loss of lives in fire and rescue personnel was in craft that was thinner in width and had at least some type of a keel or a transom that was on an outboard motor. This causing a turbulence and a flip over and eventually flooding the boat and drowning the victims. Upon effecting the rescue, the Yankee A.R.C. can return from the ice or water up to onshore where the victim can safely be removed to land rescue units. The Yankee Airboat Corporation also offers a complete line of rescue-related accessories for the Yankee A.R.C. that can be added to your craft at any time. We will also provide your staff with instruction and operation of the Yankee A.R.C. This boat is also being used nationally in recreation, for fishing, hunting, summer and winter, weekend exploration of rivers, lakes, and no water at all. Commercial, under the law enforcement section, been using it under pollution control, aquatic weed control, seaweed, peat moss farms, harbor cleanup, airboat excursions, and sightseeing. The federal government, in some areas of the nation, have used it under the U.S. Corps Engineers, the United States Department of Interior, Department of Agriculture, the U.S. Coast Guard, state fish and game departments, river patrols, and other related police activities. The bottom plate is 3/16 inches thick. To that bottom plate, we have attached a special polymer known as UHMW. This material literally, and I quote, greases the path of the Yankee Airboat so that it glides smoothly over ice, snow, sandbars, marshlands, almost any kind of terrain. The polymer coating absorbs shocks and allows the airboat to glide over some obstacles that would stop other vehicles in their tracks.